Guys, rating gaming here. I got my boy AudioCraft.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, today we're doing Warzone. It's fucking
Baby, I'm hot like a
1:45.
Rosen.
It's 1:45 in the morning, and we're playing this. There's something wrong with us.
Rosen one. And left hand's free. I stray. Touch my hands to you.
I'm looking at my old posts on Facebook, and Jesus Christ, this one is so bad. It's good. It's from 2020. It's waiting for anybody to find me somebody to love got me like, and then, you know how like Nate, you know how we have those like skeletons that we have like that we put out for Halloween.
Yeah.
So they like my mom took one of the skeletons, threw one of my Eagles long sleeve shirts on it, put Danny's Overwatch hat, like Overwatch cap on it, put some pants on there, put a sock on there, and then put my cam boot from like when I got injured. I don't know if y'all remember, but like that injury that I got in 2020 when I had to give up the YouTube championship, that wasn't just a fake storyline injury. I actually did fuck up my foot.
How'd you fuck up your foot?
You were there.
No.
You don't remember that shit? You were there.
It was tragic. Kinda funny though, but
It was funny. Like literally it was just because like that grass was super uneven. So when I landed on the grass, I landed in an awkward position, and somehow it was enough for the bone to snap the tendon. Like the bone cut through the tendon.
that's tragic.
Like you literally had to carry me over to that rock, and then you had to like, because we walked over there, like we couldn't just go over to the car and drive home. It's like we literally had to.
Kind of sad.
And I left my phone at home, so like I couldn't even like call someone to pick us up. You had to call someone to pick us up, or was it my sister that had to call someone?
I don't know.
Who cares? I mean, it's all her fault anyway. She's the one that wanted to go there in the first place.
I didn't hear.
Yeah. Hard to believe that there have only been 6 different title changes. Like 6 different YouTube title changes since like I got injured. It's like I had to relinquish the title because I couldn't fulfill the 30-day defense clause. Jesus, I gotta go through all this to try to remember fucking who had the title when that happened.
I don't know, to be honest.
Like I think that was my 18th run as champion. What? Yeah. So I won it at WrestleMania in 2020. I beat Bloodstone and won it because I remember everyone was shocked because I was the first person to beat Bloodstone. And I held on to it until Backlash. I lost it to Allen. Then Trevor cashed in on Allen and won the championship. Then I pinned Trevor in a triple threat and won it. Then I got injured. I uh, I re- I relinquished the title, and then the match that I was supposed to have like was originally supposed to be a mental prison match against Allen at Hell in a Cell. But instead of me facing Allen, it ended up being Bloodstone facing Allen, and this is like right when like they broke up. So it wasn't like there was no like storyline reason for them to have a fight. Like it was the perfect. It was like the perfect person to step in and actually, you know, go for a vacant title. So Bloodstone won. So that's one, and then Allen won it right before Survivor Series, and then faced Jacob. So that's 2, 3 because like 3 is at TLC. Bloodstone won it back. And Allen won it again at the Royal Rumble, so that's 4 already. And then at that time, I had another surgery to pretty much fix the same issue with the other foot because there was a chance of that injury happening again. At this point, Nate's eyes are probably glazed over just listening to me talk.
I'm
Either
making
that,
a load up.
I was about to say either that or he's jerking off.
Oh. You gotta have more respect for me than that.
And then you took like at Elimination Chamber, you almost won the championship from Alan. But go figure, Alan somehow won. And I had a Demon's Asylum match at WrestleMania against Alan. I ended up getting my first actual victory against Alan, like while I was an actual superstar. I mean, granted, that whole ending was controversial because it ended up just being a draw at the end of an entire hour. And we couldn't have a draw, so Stephanie McMahon came out and said, alright, you two are going to restart the match. Whoever, like, it's sudden death, whoever, like, no rules. Whoever gets the first pin or submission wins the title. So, of course, I just hit the bastard with a low blow and called it a night. Oh yeah, remember how I was supposed to face Bloodstone at day one this year?
Yeah.
But you remember why I couldn't?
Why?
It was because at that point Bloodstone had COVID. I was like, listen here, you bitch, you. Why the fuck do you have to get COVID? You just don't want to face me, do you? You know, you're afraid of me. Because you know I'm not gonna pull my punches anymore.
Let her know.
Yeah, let her know. Let her know. So, fun fact, that's not the only time I've actually had to, like, change, like, had to switch opponents because my opponent tested positive for COVID. It's like first time was Bloodstone at day 1, so I ended up having to face Cromble. Now, do you remember who won the Royal Rumble this year? Correct, it was Allen.
Let's go.
So you remember, like Dmitry Reznov actually returned to WWE just to face Bloodstone at WrestleMania. And like he beat her at WrestleMania, so Bloodstone, got all bitchy and everything, and then said, "Oh, I'm gonna cash in. I'm gonna cash in tomorrow night on WrestleMania Sunday. That way I can take the YouTube Championship or whatever." Of course, we all know how that went.
Did I beat her?
Yeah, I kept the title.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm making a loadout. I think I might.
So then Money in the Bank, I was supposed to face Guilty Reiner, which let's be honest, I think the whole shift from Innocent Armin to Guilty Reiner, it's fucking stupid. You know what else is stupid? The fact that no matter how much I try to pull for it to happen, like how much I beg and plead for it to happen, like there's no way that like they're gonna put the like the old Rice Curry Productions videos back up like on the channel, even though they were actually decent. Like I can kind of understand why like Armin told me that Armin and Sasha are no longer the same people that like used to make those like videos, so why would they bring them back?
Right.
And like, yeah, I get that, but also it's kind of like, uh, also it's kind of like a time capsule. Like you go back and watch those videos, and you'll be like, dang, did I really used to act like that? Because that's how I feel every time I go back to like videos from back then. Like literally, you remember how I made a video? Like there was a video that I made like fucking 5 years ago. Jesus Christ, it's been that long already. 5 years ago, where basically the whole point was I was just standing there rambling on and on and on, and then eventually I was like, "Ayo, by the way, I have a crush on Innocent Armin," and then just went on rambling.
This.
What? You know what sucks? The fact that we don't have Julian in here. If we had Julian in here, we could actually have some fun with this.
Nah, we're about to have fun. I'm drinking G Fuel.
You're drinking G Fuel. I don't have any.
Well, it's a little can.
Enemy
They discontinued it.
I didn't even know they ever had any. Actually, no. One time I think I saw a can at a Speedway.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Like, I couldn't...
Hey, who's this Asian dude on the plane with me?
Battle Royale. That's gas you don't want to breathe. Make your way to the safe zone. Cash drop on the way. It's payday, gents.
Yeah, like, I couldn't face Reiner at my bank because they tested positive for COVID. You couldn't face them at Royal Rumble because they tested positive for COVID. Seems that anytime they get a title opportunity, they just test positive.
Hostile dropping into the area. Targets are up. Take them out.
Your primary objective is to kill them all. Your secondary objective is to grow a nice vegetable garden.
Move to the next area and protect the perimeter.
Bro, that's too damn. There is people pretty close to us, by the way. May or may not be shooting at you.
What the hell is this gun that I have? From all of my minutes of research about Cold War weaponry, wasn't this thing supposed to be used underwater?
Gas is right on your tail.
On us. He's low.
Threat's been taken care of. You'll live.
Enemy
Get
UAV
up.
active.
Can't believe I'm the one babysitting you now.
Be humble.
This is my first Caldera match in like 2 months. Actually, longer than that.
This is my second one ever. How are we meant to get this?
me that look.
You're dead. You're dead. I'm sorry.
Took long enough.
Your teammate has entered the gulag. Surviving earns them redeployment. Your teammate.
Oh, I didn't know I was reloading.
Sent
Oops.
back to base. If they kill you, it's over. Get it done.
Where'd you look?
What?
Secure the intel. Go, go, go. Wait. Wait, stop. Don't go for that.
Mark some gear. Disregard that. Mark some gear.
Get that, get in the SUV right next to it, and drive around.
Moving out.
What the fuck is a redeploy balloon?
Redeploy balloon? Do you want me to show you?
No. I know what it is, never mind. How you go up and fly, right?
Yeah.
Enemy UAV active. Scrap the contract. It's over. Enemy dropping into the AO.
About to get pooped on.
Welcome to the gulag. If you survive, you earn your...
Not even gonna give me a chance in the gulag. I see how it is. You have that little confidence in me after I dropped 3 kills in that game?
Oh, I didn't know you were able to go to the gulag, to be honest with you.
Because I picked up the redeploy token.
Oh, I didn't know that. Why didn't you let me pick it up?
Because you weren't there.
You could have told me.
You were looting another house. I thought you would have grabbed one on your own. Yeah, I've like as a WWE superstar, I have faced some really like I've been in some like really weird matches.
Yeah.
I've had some pretty crushing defeats, some spectacular victories. I've faced much weaker opponents. I've faced much stronger opponents.
Right.
And that's like not only over the course of my career, but literally over the course of my record setting, like over the course of my freaking title run. Like after I won the YouTube championship at WrestleMania 30, I played it for almost a year and a half.
Practice while you can. You'll be entering the field in a bit.
We should hop in plunder.
I can't do that to the other team.
What?
Can't do that to
Come on, it'll be fun.
Enemy soldier nearby. Training's over. Time to see what you've learned.
But like, regardless, as I was saying, since I have, like, since I'm one of the most experienced superstars in that locker room,
Battle Royale.
like literally
Mark a drop point for your team.
the only
Only a
superstar that
minute.
has more
Gas is
experience,
approaching your position.
the
Get
only
to the safe zone.
two superstars that have more experience than me
Cash drop on the way. It's payday,
are
gents.
Jonathan and Randall Ross.
What about me?
Mark.
I started wrestling before you did.
No, I'm just asking about my experience.
You're up there.
That's it?
Yeah. I mean,
Supply box located. Move to secure.
technically, you can't have,
Primary objective is to
like,
eliminate
the way it
all
works with the
enemies.
locker room is, like,
Attack.
you're not allowed to have two locker room leaders from the same faction because then, you have, like, a whole bunch of, like, like, they could be conspiring with each other, or at least that's what management says. So, like, that's why they won't let you do it. So,
Objectives
like,
found. Move to the next location.
if it weren't for that, then
Wait,
it'd be
leave
you
stuff
and
over
me,
there.
but instead they chose me and Randall Ross. And then for the
Objectives
women's
found.
locker
Move to the
room,
next location.
they have Bloodstone and Guilty Reiner.
I'll grab the car. No, never mind. We're about to buy a loadout.
Da-da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-da-dun, dun, da-da-da-da-da-dun.
Got a loadout drop inbound. You're losing ground. Move it. All supply boxes found. You crushed it.
Got me your cash.
Spotted some cash.
Get some Nebula V rounds.
We're safe. Good.
The fuck does that mean?
Fuck! Taking fire! I must continue.
I bought you
Oh,
some
wait,
time,
they
you
just got
better...
a fucking loadout drop.
This is the gulag. Survive this.
They- Middle.
Return to base. Your team can pay for your release if they can
I'm
afford
going
it.
at a smooth 3 frames per second. With WWE, I have a higher battle IQ than literally anybody.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Like, literally, once we step in the ring, there's nobody smarter than me.
How confident are you in that statement?
$95%. The 5% comes from the possibility of an opponent having new moves that they've learned since the last time I either watched one of their matches or actually faced them. And it's dangerous to try to use the same move twice on me in the same match. Because literally use the move once, I already know how to counter it. And it's the fact that I have to either watch you use it or you have to use it on me in order for me to be able to like figure out how to counter it. That fact alone is the reason why I'm not sitting here. It's the reason why you're YouTube champion right now instead of me. Be careful.
There's the aid station.
I can't buy you.
Like as I was saying, it's the reason why I'm not YouTube champion. It's the fact that Guilty Reiner had never used a sling blade before. Especially that version of the sling blade. So you know how like Guilty Reiner's like a huge fan of Attack on Titan?
Yeah.
There's a reason why for SummerSlam they dressed like Mikasa from Attack on Titan. And a reason why I dressed like Eren. But I wasn't. I knew that they were gonna have a trick up their sleeve, but I didn't know it was gonna be like that. But like that variant of the sling blade, it's called a Titan Piercer.
Hit me again, pussy. Do it.
I see him. You downed him.
That him.
Fun fact: if this game were at all realistic, your character's shoulder would be completely broken.
Yeah.
Like you, shattered, dislocated. You would not be able to. You would have to be extracted like immediately. Like, I want to prepare you right now for the match that you're going to end up having against like against Guilty Reiner, where you're actually gonna have to like we're actually gonna have to focus on this move. The only reason that Bloodstone was ever able to kick out of Reiner's sling blade is because it wasn't the Titan Piercer. They didn't go for a Titan Piercer. It was just a regular sling blade. You can tell the difference between it. Like, the only way to tell the true difference is by taking the move yourself. Because, like, the sling blade, it just feels like a sling blade. The Titan Piercer, you get knocked down, you literally don't have any energy left. Like, you barely have enough. Like, you're literally just like laying there, looking up at the lights, eyes open, mouth open, just breathing, like breathing through your mouth, because you don't have the strength to do anything else. You're kind of just sitting there waiting until, like, waiting until you get pinned.
I don't even care. That was so worth it.
Yeah. So many people just posting in the freaking student feed.
Wait, are you still here, Joey?
Yeah.
Good.
And like, let me put like another thing that you kind of have to factor in, like for your match against Reiner. They're going to be a lot stronger than you and a lot faster. Like,
That's true.
and when I say stronger, I do mean stronger. Like, you wouldn't think it's possible.
I'm that guy though, so I don't care. I'm gonna win.
Because they're built like a goddamn twig.
I'm still gonna win. I don't care.
Well, here's hoping.
I don't care. I'm gonna win.
And don't, like, also don't make the same mistake I did. Like, if you're going up against Reiner, don't hold back. Because I was holding back.
I'm still gonna win.
Yeah, because you're not gonna hold back. You're gonna listen to my advice.
And I'm just that guy.
And when you end up like, if you somehow like, since so there's a chance. There's a chance that you could end up like having to face Bloodstone and Guilty Reiner at the same time. Now, for that match, I would suggest, you know, either just like staying out of the action and just waiting for both of them to tire themselves out and just going after uh, both of them like
Hey, Ghost and Price.
while they're low, or just like not even trying and just like walking away, just letting one of those two take the victory, but just making sure that you're not the one that gets pinned. None of the championship is not up for grabs for that match. So technically, you don't even have to win. You just can't lose.
Oh, it's about time.
It's 2:30 in the morning. Do you hear that Netflix is making it's making a show about the last blockbuster?
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon. Enemy soldier nearby.
Got you covered.
Here we go. Ooh, gun time.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Training's over. Time to see what you've learned.
Nothing like that time that Nate got like super pissed because I got him to say ooh woo. You remember that?
Austin Price.
My screen just flashbanged me. No. Not anymore. That's parked. Who the fuck? I don't care. I ain't got that kind of money. It's almost 3 in the morning. I'm just gonna end it here. That's it. Bye.